Good day, everybody. It's your guy here, the unknown, and today I want us to look at something very, very important. Okay, if you remember the day before yesterday, I posted a video, and in it, I gave two crucial points. Firstly, I said we are not gambling. If you are coming to the charts, you need to know exactly what you are looking for. Okay, and then if what you're looking for is not presented, you do nothing. Okay, and secondly, I said we are not market makers. We do not move the markets. We do not predict prices in any way. It is not our responsibility to predict prices. Okay, we just be there. That's our job as traders. We just have to be there when the opportunity is presented. If the opportunity is not presented, there's no need for us to take a trade. Okay, look at this. This is on your playbook on page 27. Okay, I did mention that one big mistake many traders make with this rule. Which rule? Identify trap volume during the session. Okay, that's the rule. One big mistake most traders make when it comes to this rule is trying to guess where prices will go next. That's not our job. Our job is to be there when the opportunity is presented. Okay, we mark our charts for patterns. If we don't see any pattern, then we won't even know if they are trapped or not. Okay, look at this. That's the mistake that can cost you a lot of money. Okay, your job as a trader is to wait for prices to complete their pattern. Don't try to force it. Patterns will form and complete when they are ready. Your job is to wait patiently and be there when the pattern is complete without trying to push it. Okay, and to emphasize the importance of this point, I actually use these large words. Never try to predict, just be there. The opportunity will throw itself at you. Okay, so guys, this is highly important, and I know that most people tend to ignore this. Okay, let's look at yesterday. Okay, let's look at yesterday, because there's somebody who sent me an email and actually told me that they lost yesterday. Okay, guys, please pay attention to what we keep saying. Okay, let's try to identify trap volume before the session begins. Okay, on this one we can see that, okay, let's start with S&P 500. Okay, we go to a 5-minute chart. Okay, let's go to yesterday. Yes, this is yesterday. Obviously we can say, okay, when the session opened, obviously they sent other people up and they sent other people down. We can't really tell who is trapped at this time. Okay, now let's go to a 1-minute time frame. I told you, if you can't identify trap volume before the session, you can still continue. That's why in the video I posted the day before yesterday, I actually marked it with green, and I say that you can continue even if you haven't identified trap volume before the session, because some days you won't be able to do that, because here they are opening in the middle. You can't tell if those at the top are trapped or those at the bottom are trapped. Okay, look at this, guys. Look at this. Of course, maybe you can say this was your pattern, but for me it wasn't clear. Yesterday I didn't even take a trade. Okay, why? Because if you don't know what you're looking for, then you are simply gambling. So if you know what you're looking for and what you're looking for is not presented, there's no need for you to open a trade. Okay, I'm not trying to be harsh, I'm just trying to be realistic. Okay, because I care about you guys. You see, this wasn't a clear pattern for me, because they didn't actually, you see, they were only playing at the upper part of this pattern, but it really didn't come down and do all sort of stuff. So for me, I wasn't sure about it, so I didn't do anything. But if somebody saw this and took it, yes, it did pay. But what I am looking for is the easiest trades on the day, and I always say that. Okay, if you look, they just came down and did this. If you saw a head and shoulder here, maybe somebody will say this was the shoulder and this was the shoulder. Okay, let's say if this was the shoulder, where is the neckline? Okay, because this will have to be the neckline, and where's the second neckline? Obviously it will have to be this one. Where was it broken? Okay, if a neckline like this ever exists. Okay, I haven't seen it, but you can see that we didn't really have a clear pattern. Okay, if we go to US30, this was yesterday. Okay, let's identify trap volume. Okay, yes, of course you can see that everybody's trapped because they are opening up here. Okay, they are opening up here, and you can see that these guys over here are literally trapped. And if you saw this one as a head and shoulder, okay, let's look at it. Let's go to a 1-minute time frame. Okay guys, let's go to a 1-minute time frame. Okay, because honestly guys, you know exactly what you're looking for, and if it's not presented, there's no need for you to take a trade. This is the only trade that I could have taken, but yesterday I just didn't feel like, okay, I wanted to take this trade. Okay, because I usually look for the easiest kind of trades. Okay, but this one was the cleanest. If you look at it, yes, they gave an asymmetrical triangle. Okay, and then they broke down, pull back, and that's when they fell down. Okay, so looking at this was the only one that I saw that, okay, this was a good trade yesterday. But if you look at what they've been doing and doing, they didn't really give that beautiful trade. Okay, and beside yesterday they were just choppy. Okay, so You can't be complaining that they didn't give the pattern. Your job is to be there when the opportunity is given. If the opportunity is not given, obviously you don't have anything to do. Okay, you don't have anything to do, because people are losing unnecessarily. Okay, people are losing unnecessarily. Okay, let's go to yesterday. This is yesterday on a 5-minute chart. Who is trapped when the session begins? We don't know. Okay, because they send people down and again they send people up, and they're playing at the level. Okay, let's go to a 1-minute time frame. I told you, even if you can't identify trap traders, you can continue. Go and watch the video I posted yesterday. You'll see that I colored this. I actually used different colors. This was on green because some days we won't be able to identify trap volume before the session. Okay, but look at this, guys. There is no clear pattern. They just come and collapse, and after that, no clear pattern. Okay, for me there was no clear pattern that I can say, this was a pattern that actually caught my interest. Okay, let's go to Nasdaq. Okay, let's go to Nasdaq. I want to show you something important. That's why I'm starting from yesterday. Okay, you see, they are opening in the middle. We can't tell who's literally trapped. Okay, who's really trapped. So it's okay, we can still continue. Okay, because I told you, even if you haven't identified trap volume before the session, you can still continue. Okay, because there are some days when you won't actually be able to identify them. Why? Because the session is opening here. You can see they send people up, and they're opening in the middle, provided there are those who have been sent down. Okay, so we don't know who is trapped. Look at this. We're coming to a 1-minute time frame. Okay, where is the pattern you can say you saw? Okay, where is the pattern? Okay, if maybe you say you saw a shoulder and a head and a shoulder, okay, maybe that makes sense. But for me yesterday, I didn't do anything. You know why? Because I'm looking for the easiest trade. I don't want to be guessing. Okay, I don't want to be guessing. Okay, if you took this one, yes, it's understandable. Okay, it's understandable. Shoulder, head, and then shoulder. It's just that this one really didn't go up. I was looking at this one. It's just that I was expecting it to go up and then come down. Okay, but it really didn't happen that way. So for me, I didn't even have anything yesterday. Okay, hence why I didn't even post anything. Okay, so guys, do not try to predict the market, and you are not gambling. I love the fact that you know what you are looking for. Everyone on this channel knows what they are looking for. If you are new, hit the subscription button so that you don't miss any more videos, because this is the most easiest trading strategy, and I'm happy because you guys know exactly what you are looking for. Okay, that's what I love about this. Okay, but the problem is when you now try to force things, you don't see what you're looking for, but you feel like you have to trade every day. You don't have to trade every day. You have to trade when there is an opportunity. Okay, don't force trades or else you're gonna lose. Okay, I do feel for those who lost yesterday, but honestly, yesterday wasn't the best of days. As you can see, they just consolidated the entire day. They didn't really give an opportunity. Okay, let's come to today. Today we got many beautiful opportunities. Okay, so yes, of course, when they opened here, okay, they opened here, we can't say these guys are completely trapped. Okay, we can't say they're completely trapped, because as you can see, they are sending people up. Okay, so we are opening inside. We are not opening above. We are opening actually inside. You see here, the candle opens here. Okay, this is where it's open. We can't tell if those who have been sent up are trapped or those who have been sent down are trapped. To see trap traders, okay, we need something like this. Okay, when the session opens, when the session opens, we are opening outside. That's when we can say, okay, these guys are literally trapped. Okay, but look at this, guys. Look at this. So beautiful trades. Beautiful trades. If you look at this is the high, this is the closing price. Look at what they did. Beautiful pattern. Beautiful. If you look at this beautiful pattern, okay, they gave a rectangle. Yes, they did pull back and then present another opportunity to scale in. Okay, opportunities to scale in. Okay, when they pull back like this, usually they don't close the candle that the candle that we call the evidence candle. Mostly they don't close this candle. Okay, even if they came here, mostly they don't close it. Again, it also depends on your broker. Some people are using shady brokers that have big spreads. Okay, normal brokers don't have those crazy stops. Okay, so usually on a one candle stop, they won't stop you. Okay, they won't stop you. And look at this, when they pull back and go down, they give you another opportunity to add a position. Okay, remember, this is a pattern. Everybody going up is literally trapped. Let's look at the time. Okay, if you look at the time, it's only 9 minutes to the hourly mark. If you took the second trade, this was 3 minutes to the hourly mark. this other opportunity was exactly at the hourly mark. You see, the time is very, very important. Okay, and we did mention this. It's also in your playbook. We did mention that opportunities will be given at or near the hour mark or the half hour mark. Just say 10 minutes before or 10 minutes after, in between or exactly at the hourly mark. That's when the opportunities will actually be given. You see, this was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trade. And when they pull back, I told you most of the time they're not gonna close this one. Okay, yes, there are days when they'll pull back and then go down. You can take a re-entry. Okay, you can take a re-entry, because that is what prices do sometimes. Okay, those are things you can't control, but you can take another entry once they've shown you that now we are leaving. Okay, it's okay. But look at this first entry. Let me show you. This is what I really love about trading, and this is what I love about taking 50 pips. Okay, they give you two opportunities, one opportunity, two opportunities, and they give you the third opportunity. You see, you scale in, you scale in, you scale in. Okay, and that's when they go down. Okay, if you entered the first position here, obviously when this candle go, you can now trail your stops. Okay, because you took the first entry here. Okay, you are actually having three entries now. You can trail your stops. Okay, I don't like trailing my stop, but once I have multiple opportunities or multiple entries, I will trail my stop. You see, simple, simple, simple. This is the pattern. This shows you who is literally trapped. That's what we want. Okay, yesterday we didn't really get a beautiful chart pattern. Understand, once all the criteria are met, you can take your trade. If they are not met, there's nothing to trade. Okay, we did mention the rectangles. I also put them on your playbook. Everything is also there. Okay, everything is there in your playbook, and everything is here on the channel. Okay, so there's no excuse for actually failing. If you put time into this, you will begin to see this. In my last video, I also showed you where to get enough data to backtest. Okay, I showed you how to download and install enough history data to do your backtesting, because I understand some brokers, when you come to the 1 minute, they'll only give you data starting from this February, but I showed you how to get data from the past years. Okay, in my last video, for those who watched it and I actually finished it, you saw that. Okay, I know that people watch a video maybe 5 minutes and they feel like it's enough. Okay, you missed the most important things. So guys, let's jump to the next one. Okay, let's jump to the next one. We are coming to today. Okay, we are coming to today. Okay, that's one thing I want to show you. Okay, you see it's opening in the middle. Okay, this is the high, this is the low. We are opening where? In the middle, in the middle. Okay, so we literally can't tell who is trapped. Okay, so we continue to our criteria. I told you, we can continue, we can continue. Okay, I told you we can continue. Okay, let's look at this. Okay, and one thing you should know is that most of the time a head and shoulder pattern also looks like a right angle triangle. Okay, so if you are unable to see a head and shoulder, most of the time you can actually project it as a, let me show you something. Look at this, look at this. Perfect. You see, this is the first shoulder. They went up. Okay, and then they came down. Okay, and then they went up again. Okay, they went up again. You see, they went up again here. They made a head. Okay, this is the kind of head and shoulder with two heads. It is there in your playbook. Go and look at your head and shoulders. You will see there's a head and shoulder with two heads there. Okay, I did put it there for those who don't see it, and I've also spoken about it many times. Okay, on this channel. You see, this is a head and shoulder. They go down, they break, they come back. Okay, and let's look at this. Let's look at this. You see now. You see now. You see. This is where everything was happening. Okay, let's bring it here. Okay, you see this is where things were happening. Okay, I took the bodies. Okay, because you can see this is where the candle bounced, and then they came down, and this is where they bounced second time, and then you can see they broke out. This is an engulfing candle. They broke out. Okay, they broke out. This is where I took my entry. Okay, first entry. Okay, first entry was on this candle that closed outside. They give an inside candle. That's a very, very important candle. It shows a continuation. Okay, in most cases a continuation or a reversal, but in this case, because it's at the high, it shows a continuation. I took another entry here. So this is a trade with two entries. Okay, two entries, and then it explodes in less than 4 minutes. 50 pips are hit, and because it's double entries, that's a big trade. Okay, and I told you, if you take more than one entry, you can just let the second one run and run and run and run. Okay, run and run and run and run. So that's the easiest way to trade. The first one must go and hit profit so that you get paid in case they reverse, okay? And then the second one is the one you can leave. I showed you on US30. These were 3 trades, okay? Once 50 pips is hit on the first one, you can allow the 2 remaining trades to go on and on and on up to a point whereby you feel like, okay, either I'm going to trade my stops or I'm going to close one and allow the other one to run, okay? That is trade management. That's something we'll do another day, okay? Because that is also important. It's important. That's why most of the time we get to leverage, and 50 pips is more than enough for us. It's because we are able to take multiple trades, okay? That is actually scaling in. But you can see, if you didn't see this one as a head and shoulder, you saw it as a triple top, okay? If you didn't see this one as a triple top, let me show you another pattern that made a lot of sense, okay? I told you, mostly head and shoulders will also resemble a right angle triangle, okay? Look at this. This is a right angle triangle. So it's up to you what you saw, okay? Because head and shoulders can or mostly will look like right angle triangles, okay? And there are times when they will look like triple tops, okay? Because it's mostly the same psychology behind this. You see, they go up 1, 2, 3, okay? Again, this is a right angle triangle. They break out. Easy trade. Let's look at the time. If you look at the time this candle broke out, it's 3 minutes to the hourly mark, okay? Let's look at the time the second candle was given. It's 1 minute to the hourly mark. This big candle was given exactly at the hourly mark. So it doesn't matter which candle you took, okay? It doesn't really matter which candle you took. This was a beautiful trade. And yesterday, I started with yesterday for a reason. I want to show you that sometimes it's okay not to take a trade, okay? It's okay if what you're looking for is not presented. Obviously, there's no need for you to actually force things. You see, even the EMA is in alignment with all these entries. The same entry was inside the EMA. The second entry was inside the EMA. If you took this one, was inside the EMA, and it just went and went and went, okay? So guys, you can see these are easy trades, okay? But there are days, of course, that will be like yesterday, okay? We are at the high, okay? We are at the high. Look at this. We are at the high, okay? We are at the high. And we can't really say, okay, those going down are literally trapped, okay? Because we can see we are still inside, okay? When I talk about traders, I'm talking about something like this. Beside, most of you already know, okay? Let's say during the day they did something like this, okay? Oh, sorry guys, okay? And then let's just say they did something like this, and then they eventually broke out. And let's say the equity is opening somewhere here, okay? When the equity is opening somewhere here, yes, of course, we can say these guys are literally trapped, okay? But if we are opening, there are other people who went up. Obviously, we can't say the ones who went down are trapped or the ones who went up are trapped. We don't really know. So we can continue, okay? And when we continued, we are at a critical level. Look at what they give you. Wow. This is the German 30, okay? Look at this. Look at this, okay? Look at this. What is this? This is a right angle. It's there in your playbook. I told you, master those patterns, okay? And then it breaks out. This is a beautiful move that is going to explode, okay? You have multiple confirmations. You see, this move is an alignment, okay? There are people who try to take it before it eventually breaks out. That's a problem, because you see, if you say this is an engulfing candle, now I'm taking this one, I want to optimize the number of pips I get, you will have a problem if they go back and close you, okay? But if you are patient and wait for the evidence candle, for everything, for the pattern to complete, just as I showed you in your playbook, you are going to get the best entries, okay? So guys, we can go on and on and on and on and on and on, okay? We can go on and on and on. Let's look at this. Today, guys, was so perfect. Today was like, wow, today was amazing, okay? Look at this. Okay, look at this. Okay, look at this. Let's go to a 5-minute time frame. Okay, I want to show you something. You see, this one is opening, but we can't really say who is trapped. Okay, why? Because it's not actually opening where we have a big distance like this one. You see, this is where we can say, okay, these guys who went down here are literally trapped. Okay, but sometimes if they are opening in the middle, let's say if Now the New York is opening here. You can't tell if those went up are trapped or those went down are trapped, okay? But look at this. We can still continue to identify in trap volume during the session. I did say in my previous video, sometimes the pattern will start before the session begins, okay? Sometimes the pattern will start before the session begins. Look at what they did. Look at what they did. Okay, if you didn't see it like this is what you saw, right angle triangle. They broke out. It's up to you. The drawing of the lines doesn't matter, but you need at least to see a trapping pattern, okay? That's what tells you what the insiders have been doing, because if you don't know who is trapped, obviously why are you taking that trade, okay? You are just risking. Everybody went up, up is literally trapped during the session. So the only thing they will do is to punish, okay? When we go to Nasdaq, guys, let's go to a 1 minute time frame, okay? Let's go to a 1 minute time frame. I want to show you this thing so that even tomorrow you won't miss them. Your goal is to take the easiest kinds of trades, okay? The easiest kind of trades. Let's look at this, okay? This is where we had a lot of playing, okay? A lot of playing, okay? This is where we had a lot of playing, okay? Look at this. It wasn't the cleanest of patterns, but look at this. They did break out, okay? But okay, if you look at it, they did break out, but they then came in. If they closed you, it's still okay, okay? If they closed you, it's still okay. Look at what they did afterwards. They gave a beautiful engulf that now shows you that we are going, okay? Some days, yes, they will close you. Some days they won't close you, but look at this, guys. Even if they closed you, this is where you can take another entry, okay? You can take another entry, because now they are showing you that they are leaving, okay? If you took this first breakout, but this wasn't a breakout through an engulfing candle, so I can't really say this was the best trade to take, because it wasn't a breakout of an engulfing candle, but it's still okay. If they closed you on this one, yes, they came back, yes, and they retested. Look at what they're engulfing. The closing price of the previous day. This is an important key level, okay? They engulf it. This is a sign that they are going. But for me, guys, today I enjoyed S&P 500 and US30. These are the two that I enjoyed. But again, guys, sometimes, yes, if this one was the easiest for you, it's okay. If they closed you, such things happen sometimes. But if they close you and then they show you that, oh, now we are leaving, you can take another entry, okay? Because there are days when they will come back for those who entered early on the breakout, okay? But we know what we are doing. We know that what we are looking for has actually been given, okay? So guys, honestly, today we had beautiful trades. 50 pips hit quite quick, okay? And honestly, there are moves that you don't counter trend, okay? So guys, I really thank you, because most of you understand these things, and I was happy because there are many people who took the US31. It was the cleanest. Again, based on the timings, okay, it was the cleanest. So if you are doubting, use the time to confirm, use the EMA to confirm. You just have multiple confirmations, okay? One candle stop. That's what I took. I took a one candle stop and they didn't close me. Some people will panic. No, when they pull back, they are giving you another opportunity to enter. But guys, please don't do what people did yesterday, okay? Because I received email from people who lost, and I was like, which pattern did you see? Okay, which trade did you take? Some people think they have to trade every day, and now when they are not seeing the pattern, they are trying to guess, oh, now this is something I can take. No, you know exactly what you are looking for. What is the reason for us to actually have criteria if we're not gonna follow the criteria? Honestly, if you are journaling, you will realize that most of the trade you take without seeing trapped pattern during the session, trap people or trap volume during the session, you'll see that mostly it will result in a loss, because what you are looking for is not there. Let the market makers tell you what they have been doing, okay? Once you understand that market makers have been doing this, wait for the evidence candle, because it tells you that now we are ready to go, okay? That's when you take your trade and run with it, okay? Guys, I really appreciate you, and I'm happy because most of you are actually killing this strategy. It's the easiest trading strategy if you can just be patient. And guys, I did tell you, okay, I didn't even leave you hanging, okay? I told you what to look for. That should at least control your patience, okay? If what you are looking for, which is trap volume or a trapping pattern, is not given, don't do anything. Okay, don't do anything. It's better to not take a trade than to actually lose your capital. Okay, guys, I really appreciate you. Have a beautiful day. And for those who haven't subscribed, hit the subscription button, comment, share with me your progress. Okay, let's talk. Okay, thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Bye.